friends! Welcome to this video. Thank you for pressing play and trying this out with me. I miss everyone so much in my regular classes. I miss teaching, so I hope that this brings you some joy today, doing this flow with me. This is a very active flow. Lots of strengthening poses, lots of advanced poses, but of course I will show modifications, so just do what feels good for your body, listen to your body, and challenge yourself, but give yourself grace too. Like, do what is best for you during this class, okay? So we're gonna start lying on our backs. So meet me on your mat. Lie completely flat. Go ahead and just relax into the floor. Let your body grow heavy. Find a connection with the ground beneath you, letting your mat support you. Start to connect with the breath. First, just noticing how the breath feels coming in and out of your body. Noticing how you're feeling today. And maybe take a moment to set an intention for your practice. And this is a lot of strengthening poses, so maybe your intention is just, I am strong. So on your inhale, feel the breath flow from the top of the head all the way down, filling all four corners of the torso. And on your exhale, you empty. The breath comes back up through the body and out the mouth. Using the breath to rejuvenate, wake everything up, but also to ground you, to find control. I'm going to bring the feet up so the bottoms of the feet come together and your knees are open towards the sides, reclined cobbler's pose. Pressing the bottoms of the feet together, and again, just take a couple breaths. Now you may have to walk the feet away from each other just a little bit so they're not quite touching. And on an exhale, we're going to bring the knees up and towards each other. When you do this, really feel your back, your lower back, pressing into the floor beneath you. Keep that connection this entire time. We'll inhale and open the knees out as wide as you can get them. Exhale, bring them together. Inhale, open it out. Keep that lower back on the mat. Exhale together. Inhale, open. Exhale together. If your hands are on your belly, you can really feel your abs engage here. Exhale, open, or inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale to open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Couple more times. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Go ahead and bring the knees up towards your chest. Bring your hands around your shins, below the knees, and bring your head up towards your knees, so nose to knees. And then keep the right knee up. We'll lengthen the left leg all the way flat. And then bring the head down. We'll just rotate this right leg across the body to the left side of the mat. Reaching the right arm to the right side. Big breath in. And exhale, twist more. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back to center. Bring that nose up towards the knee. Hold it in. And then bring the left leg up. Switch. Right leg comes straight. Release the head down. We'll bring that left leg across to the right side. Left arm comes straight. Gaze towards the left side. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back to center. Both knees come up, nose to knees, curl up in a ball. And then you can keep your hands on the shins or maybe bring them to the thighs. We're just gonna rock back and forth here. Rocking the length of the spine. So you can come all the way up and then back, massaging your spine, waking it up. And coming all the way up, we'll go ahead and swing the legs through, find your hands and knees pose. Wrists right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. Gazing down towards the floor, pulling your belly button up and in, pressing away from the mat. We'll just take one cat-cow here. So inhale, belly down, gaze up, long belly. Exhale, pull the belly button up into your body or up towards the sky, gaze towards the thighs, and release. We're gonna bring the right leg back behind you, long and straight on the ground. Then go ahead and slide the right leg all the way over to the right side of your mat. You're on the carpet. That right leg is nice and straight. And then keeping your body lifted up here over the thighs, we're just gonna walk the hands over to the right side. And then bowing forward here. So reaching the arms forward and bowing towards the right side. Feeling that big stretch through your right leg and through the left side of your body. Then we'll come back up, walk the hands back over, wrists under the shoulders. And we're gonna slide this right leg all the way back and over to the left side. So now the toes are coming up onto the left side of your mat. And then gaze over towards that left foot. So now you're breathing into the right side body, keeping it nice and long, and release that. Bring the right foot back to center. So you still have the right toes on the ground, connecting your hands nice and firm onto the mat, pressing all 10 fingers down, and then lift this right leg up. Now on this next movement, you're gonna exhale and bring the right leg up towards the ceiling as high as you can reach it. Now you can just do the leg, or we're gonna bring the arms in too and bring a little heat to our triceps. So on your exhale, maybe you lower down, find a little chaturanga push-up. Chin to the floor, and then inhale, come back up. When you do this, you want your elbows to stay right above the wrists as you come down. So we'll do that again. Exhale, lift that right leg up. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Go ahead and release the right knee back down to the floor. Come back and sit on your heels. Straight spine, lift it up. Pull the shoulders back, chest open towards the ceiling. Maybe rotate the wrists a few times here. Being gentle with your wrists. It can be hard to be on the wrists so much when you first start doing yoga. So if you are very new to this, don't worry, this is normal. Your wrists will get strengthened. We'll go ahead and come forward. Hands and knees. Left leg comes back straight. Now we'll bring the left leg all the way over to the left side of the room. Pressing the outer edge of the left foot down. You're just gonna walk the hands over towards the left side. Straight arms, bow forward. Feel that stretch through the left leg in your right side body. We'll come back up. Hands come back under the shoulders. Bring that left leg back through and over to the left side, or the right side. So now you have the left toes up on the ball of the foot, and then we're just gonna turn the body, gaze towards that left foot. So now you're getting a stretch through the left side body. And coming back to center, left leg comes straight from the body, straight line from the top of the head to that left foot. And then we'll lift the left foot up. So again, maybe you just have the leg movement with this, or you can bring the push-ups in. So we'll exhale and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last time, exhale. Inhale, lift. Release the left knee down. You can bring the knees to the width of the mat or keep them together. We'll come to child's pose. Hips to the heels, reaching the arms forward, releasing your forehead onto the floor. Couple breaths. Reset. I am strong. I am capable. Remember your intention. Get that nice and deep into your soul, your mind. Manifest it. And we'll come back up. Bring the knees back in. Curl the toes under. Find your down dog. Pedaling through the feet, pressing one heel back and then the other. Waking up the calves a little bit here, the hips. And then pressing the hands into the mat to press your chest down towards the floor. Straight upper body. Then on an exhale, we're going to walk all the way up to the top of the mat, finding your forward fold. So bend the knees as deeply as you need to. Relax the torso forward. Maybe grab opposite elbows, rock back and forth. Then we'll release the hands, nice and slow. Roll it all the way up. Standing tall, finding your Tadasana. Palms open to the front of the mat. Relax the shoulders. We're going to shake it out a little bit here. So start with your hands. Just going to start to shake the wrists. So you can shake one, and then the other one. Shake them both at the same time. Just waking everything up. So since you're in the comfort of your own home, really get into this. There's nobody watching you. I can do this on camera. You can do it at home. You can release the head back and forth. Maybe take some shoulder shrugs. Maybe really let the whole arms go. So not just the hands, but all of your arms. Wiggle it out. And then we'll bring the feet into it. So you can shake the feet out. Shake the legs out. You're literally just trying to get everything moving in this. Close the eyes, get into it, wake up. And maybe you take some rotations with the spine. So keeping the arms going and you're just bringing the spine back and forth. Find a twist. Wake it all up. Smile, enjoy it, have some fun. Yoga doesn't have to be serious. We can have fun. And we'll bring it back to center. Find that nice straight spine. Pressing the feet nice and firm into the ground. And lifting from there, kneecaps lift, quads engage. Pulling the belly button up and in. So nice strong core. Noticing any sensations going on in the body. How are you feeling? How did that little dance feel? Should be awake, a little more heated now. We'll do a couple sun salutation A's. So inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, gaze up, watch the palms come together. Exhale, swan dive forward, your heart leads you as you come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to thighs or shins. Exhale, release, hands down. Step or hop it back, find your plank. Maybe you bring the knees down and do knees, chest, chin to cobra, or you can chaturanga. Hover. Inhale to your up dog. So elbows are straight or arms are straight if you're in up dog. Elbows are bent if you're in cobra. And then we'll exhale, down dog. Pedal through the feet. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop it up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Reach the arms above the head. Nice active arms. Exhale, palms come together. You bring that prayer through to your heart. Go ahead and take a couple breaths here. Then we'll inhale, reach the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. Step or hop it back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale to your down dog. Maybe shake the head back and forth. You can bring the hips to one side and then to the other. Find lots of movement. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop it up. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, bring that prayer through to your heart. Inhale, down, around, and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step or hop it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a couple breaths. Notice how you're feeling. Always being aware of what's going on in the body. Go ahead and bring your big toes to touch here in your down dog. And then shift forward, finding your plank pose. Keeping that left hand nice and firm on the ground. We're going to come onto the outside of your left foot, and the right foot stacks right over top of the left. Reach the right arm up. Side plank. So this right foot can stay on the top of the foot, or you can bring it forward, place it to the front. That can give you a little more stability. Or you could even bring the right foot up, kind of a kickstand here in your side plank. Or if you want to advance this a little bit, we can bring this right foot up, find your side plank tree pose. Or maybe you grab a hold of the right foot and find a little side plank, straight leg pose. And then we're going to bring this right foot forward. So try and use a lot of stability here to bring this right leg all the way up and place it at the top of the mat. Or you can grab a hold of the ankle and bring it on up. Left knee comes down, top of the foot down. Front knee is right over the ankle. As we inhale, reach the arms up. Low lunge. Pressing the hips down, maybe gazing up towards the sky. You can bring the hands back a little bit. Find a little crescent here. And we'll exhale, bring the hands down. Frame this front foot. Lift the back knee. So you come up onto the toes. And again, we'll reach the arms up. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, bring the hands to a T shape here. And then twisting this T to the right side of the room. So you're twisting towards your bended knee. That right hand's gonna come back. Maybe it comes to the waist, or maybe you bring it all the way back to the left thigh. Then this left arm is gonna reach up and back. Little revolved twist here. Then we'll come back to center, reach both arms up. And then you're gonna pivot on the back leg, reaching the left arm back, right arm forward. Warrior two. Of course, you can stay in your warrior two with your front foot flat on the ground and you're pressing into the outer edge of that left foot. Or we're gonna lift the right heel up, come onto the toes. Keep the arms reaching, straight line from fingertips to fingertips. Then on an exhale, left hand comes back, right palm flips up. Reach up and back, find your peaceful warrior. And exhale again, we'll bring the right arm forward and all the way down. Maybe you hold a block here. Right hand comes to the ground. You have a little more to reach than normal if your heel is up. Or you can bring the right forearm to the right thigh. Left arm is going to reach towards the front of the mat. Big breath in. Exhale, release that right heel down. Bring the hands down. We're going to walk them all the way back, bending through the left knee, keeping that right leg straight, coming down to your Skandasana side lunge. So you can keep this left heel lifted in this, or you're going to bring the heel down. Keep the hips lifted. Find this lunge. Right toes point up towards the sky. Maybe you take a bind here, reaching the left arm back, right arm around. Then we'll bring the hands back to the ground, lift up, place that right foot so the outer edge presses down as you come into a wide-legged forward fold. So here, you can press both feet nice and firm into the ground and find whatever feels good here. So maybe you bring the hands to come aligned with the feet, or maybe you walk the hands back, breathing into this. Then we're going to bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Bring the hands to the waist, and nice and slow, inhale, we'll lift up. And all the way up. Then bring the heels in. Come to face the camera. Bring the heels in. Toes are pointed out. You can walk them in just a little bit. And then bend through the knees. Coming to your goddess pose. Your forearms or your triceps are parallel to the ground. Fingertips up towards the sky, flat palms. And you can stay here in this regular goddess, squatting down as low as you can. Or we're going to lift up onto the toes again, the balls of the feet. Pause here. Take some big breaths. 3 deep breaths. If your legs are shaking, that's okay. Keep the arms nice and active. Last breath. And then release the heels down. Go ahead and come back up straight. Your right toes are going to point towards the front of the mat. And then the left toes will also point towards the front of the mat. You may have to walk your feet in a little bit. Coming to our pyramid pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we'll fold over this front leg, keeping the right knee straight. And fold into this. Big breath in. And exhale it out. Then go ahead and bend through the front knee. And we'll come up onto the back toes. Slide the right leg back. And chaturanga here, or go straight to down dog. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, we all meet in down dog. Pedal through the feet. And we go to the other side. We'll shift forward. Shoulders over the wrists. Come onto the outer edge of your right foot, and the left foot stacks over top of the right. Again, you can stay here or bring that left foot in front of the right foot so the right toes are touching the left heel. Or you can bring that left foot forward, find a little kickstand. Or maybe you take this to your side plank tree pose. Or maybe grab that left toe, straighten the left leg out. And then nice and slow with control, we're going to bring this left foot all the way forward, finding our low lunge. So bring that right knee down, right foot down. This front knee is right over the ankle. As you inhale, reach the arms up. Maybe gaze up. Pull the hands back, find a little back bend. Exhale, release the hands down. We'll come up onto those back toes. And inhale, reach the arms up, finding our high lunge. And you can do this with the knee down too, if you need that stability right now. Exhale, bring the hands to a T. Turn towards the left side of your mat. Left hand comes to the right thigh or just to the back. Right palm reaches up and back. Keep that front knee bent over the ankle. If you fall out of it, it's okay. Get back into it. Find your control with your breath. And then we'll come back to center. Pivot on the back foot. Reach the right arm back. Left arm forward. Warrior 2. Gazing towards the left hand. Palms are towards the ground. Reaching the fingertips towards the front and the back of your mat. Again, this heel can stay down or we're going to lift it up to the toes. Still pressing into the outer edge of the right foot. Right hand comes back, left palm flips up, reach up and back. Peaceful warrior, keeping the front knee over the ankle. This is going to mess with your balance if you have that heel up. We'll exhale, come all the way forward. Left forearm to the thigh or down towards the ground. Right arm towards the front of the mat. And then release the hands down. Release that heel down. We're gonna walk the hands all the way back. Find your Skandasana. Low lunge on this side. Left toes point up. You could be on the right toes or bring the heel down to the ground. Hips stay lifted. Maybe you find a bind here. Right arm reaches around. And left arm reaches back. And release that. Hands come down. We're gonna find our low lunge or wide-legged forward fold. So all toes point to the same way, pressing the outer edges down into the floor as you fold forward. Maybe you have to walk the feet out a little more here to get nice and low. And shake it out. Find your breath. And then bring the hands back under the shoulders. And we'll bring the hands to the hips, your waist. And inhale, nice and slow, come back up. We do this slowly so you don't get dizzy. And maybe you walk the feet in just a little bit. Heels are going to stay in as the toes point out to the outer corners of the long side of your mat. And we'll bend through the knees as we bring the arms up, bend the elbows, fingertips towards the sky. Little cactus arms or goalpost arms. Stay with the heels pressing into the mat, or we're gonna lift the heels up onto the toes. Sit down as low as you can. 3 breaths. Pull your belly button up and in. Straight spine. And last exhale, release the heels down and come back up. Right toes point to the side, left toes point to the front of the room. We're actually going to point those right toes all the way forward. So all 10 toes are aimed towards the top of the mat. Both legs straight. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over this left leg. Breathe. Your hands can come to the shin, of course, or to blocks. So feeling this nice, beautiful stretch through both legs. And exhale, we'll bend through the left knee, hands down. Step this left leg back, chaturanga, or straight to down dog. Once you get to down dog, maybe you stay still, or you can pedal the feet a little bit. 2 breaths. Bring the feet together. Big toes touch. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, we'll bring this right foot forward, place between the hands. Pivot on the back foot, pressing the outer edge down. Inhale, reach the arms straight up, find your warrior 1. Chest is facing the front of the mat, still pressing into the outer edge of that left foot and all 4 corners of this front foot. Hands come to interlace behind the back. Pull the knuckles down to open through the chest, and then we'll exhale and fold to the inside of this right thigh. So you can pause right above the thigh if this feels good. Or we're gonna come all the way down so the top of the head faces the ground. Keep those feet pressing nice and firm. And then nice and slow, we'll come back up. Left hand reaches back, right hand reaches forward, warrior 2. Left hand comes behind the back or to the thigh, right palm flips up, peaceful warrior. Then we'll come back up, straighten through the front leg. Reach the right arm forward to come down, find your triangle pose. Right hand to the shin or to a block or straight to the mat. Gaze up towards the left hand. Then nice and slow, we're gonna bend through this front leg. Bring this right hand forward and lift this back leg up to find your half moon pose. So the right hand can be about a foot in front of the right foot. Of course, it can be on a block or just on the floor. And then nice and slow, we're gonna open this left leg out to the side, flex through the left toes, point the toes to the side, and then reach the left arm up towards the sky. To advance this, maybe you bring your gaze up towards that left hand. Big breath in. And on an exhale, we're just gonna bring this left leg all the way back again to the very back of the mat. Find your runner's lunge. Slide the right leg back, chaturanga, or straight to down dog. We'll all meet in your down dog. Big toes come to touch. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Exhale, slide it forward, place the foot between the hands. Pivot on the right foot. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, warrior one. Palms face each other, pressing into the outer edge of that back foot, bending through this front knee. Hands come behind the back, interlace the fingers, pull the knuckles down, open. Exhale, bow, humble warrior. Pulling the knuckles up towards the sky as you bring your head down towards the ground. One more deep breath. And then on an exhale, we'll rise back up. Right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Torso stays right between the legs, gazing towards the left hand. Right hand to the thigh or behind the back. Left palm flips up, reach up and back, peaceful warrior. And exhale, come back up. We'll straighten through the front leg. Left arm reaches forward to come down, triangle pose. So again, left hand on the shin or a block or the mat. Gaze up towards the right hand. Then we'll bend through that front knee to walk this left hand all the way up, about a foot in front of the left foot. You can step this right foot up a little bit, and we'll bring it up, finding your half moon. So again, left hand can be on a block or the floor. Find a focal point to gaze at as you open this right hip up to the side. The right toes are flexed and pointed to the right side. Open through the chest to the side, maybe bringing your gaze up towards the right hand. Find your stability here. Breathe with it. And then nice and slow, we're gonna slide this right foot all the way back onto the mat. Right hand comes down. Slide the left foot back. Chaturanga or straight to down dog. Once you're in down dog, we'll bring the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Then exhale, bring this right leg forward. We're gonna place the right shin onto the mat, finding your pigeon pose. So the left leg, the whole top of the left leg is flat on the ground, from the knee to the foot. And this right leg, you're on the shin. You can place a block or a pillow underneath your right hip, you need a little more support there, or underneath the left thigh. And you can stay lifted here. Maybe you inhale to open the chest towards the sky, and then exhale, come to the forearms. And maybe you bow the head forward, place it on the hands. Let go. We'll take 5 deep breaths here. Opening through the hips. Remembering your intention. I am strong, I am capable, or whatever it was that you chose to focus on today. You can stay in pigeon, or we're going to come back up onto the hands. We're going to come to mermaid. So for mermaid, you start by bending through the left knee, bringing that left foot up towards your head. And then if this feels good, maybe you reach the left hand back, grab the top of the left foot. So you can just stay here, maybe pulling the heel towards the left thigh, working out the quad there. Or to move on from this, you can bring the left foot to the crease of the left elbow. And then your right hand reaches forward, up and back, grab the left hand. Keeping nice and stable with your right foot, your right hip. We'll take one more breath. And then exhale, release that left foot back nice and gentle. Bring the hands back to frame this right thigh. We'll lift the left heel up, or knee up, and slide the right leg back. Find your down dog. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, glide it forward, place it on the shin. Right leg comes completely flat. And this left leg, that left heel is right by the right thigh. Maybe you grab a pillow, place it somewhere to just make you a little more comfortable here. Then we'll inhale, open through the chest, gaze up, and exhale, fold. Again, 5 deep breaths. Feel your body expand on the inhale, and feel your body grow heavy on the exhale. And staying in your pigeon, or we'll come back up onto the hands. Bend that right knee, bring the right foot up towards the head. Maybe reach back and grab the foot. Maybe you just take a little quad stretch here. So just bringing the heel towards the thigh, or we'll slide that foot to the crease of the elbow. Stabilizing on the rest of your body, reach the left arm forward, up and back, grab that right hand. And gazing forward, up towards the sky, open through the chest. Take one more breath. And exhale, gently release the right foot back. Hands come down. We'll lift that back knee, slide the left leg back. And go ahead and take one more chaturanga flow here to just shake it all out. Inhale to open. And exhale, down dog. And then go ahead and bring the knees down. Maybe you just jump through and come to sit. Or you can bring the knees down. We'll all meet seated, knees bent. Finding your boat pose. So, we'll go ahead and start to lean back. Bring your hands to the backs of the thighs. Nice straight spine. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Find your stability on your tailbone. Maybe you have to roll the mat to get a little support for that tailbone, or maybe a pillow underneath. We'll lift one leg up, and then the other one. Find your balance here. And then maybe reaching the arms forward. Keeping the shins parallel to the ceiling. Now, if you need to bring your heels down for this next move, you can. You can do this whole move with the heels down. Or we're going to keep them lifted for a little more heat. Pull your belly button up and in. Nice strong core. Straighten the right leg. Reach the arms over to the right side. Arms are straight, you're just reaching. Come back to center. Exhale, left leg straightens, reach to the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, right leg straight. Inhale, center. Exhale, left leg straight. Inhale, center. Right. Inhale, center. Nice straight spine. Exhale, left leg. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. One more time on each side. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Hold it. And then release the heels down. Hold your hands on your shins. Take a couple breaths. And we're going to do the same thing we did at the beginning, our little rock and roll of the spine. So you can bring your hands to the thighs. And we'll rock all the way back. And back up. If you don't want to do this, this isn't your thing, that's totally fine. Just come to lie on your back. We will all meet there. And once you do feel good, just bring the back completely flat to the ground, knees bent, heels up towards your thighs. Now with the variation that we did at the beginning with our bridge pose, maybe you do that again. Maybe you just stick to the bridge. That's totally fine. That is going to work you just as hard as anything else. Or we're going to come into wheel pose, doing the same thing that we did in bridge with our wheel. So in wheel pose, you can just do wheel or you can lift the leg, your choice. I will speak you into it. If you're doing just bridge, just keep those heels up towards the thighs, hands flat to the ground. Lift those hips up. Same thing like we did before. Or we're going to come to wheel. So bringing your hands down to either sides of your head. Press the fingertips are facing the bottom of the mat. So this is a little awkward to get into. But once you get that, you press the palms down into the ground. Press the feet down as you squeeze your glutes, your hamstrings. Pull your legs up towards the sky, and then come to the top of the head. So you're doing this nice and slow, and then we'll press to come all the way up to your wheel. When you're in wheel, you're pressing your hips up towards the sky, nice big back bend here. Keeping the thighs squeezing towards each other, and bringing your head forward. So you want to be nice and high here. So maybe you stay in your wheel, or we're going to balance on the left foot, lift the right heel up, slide that right leg all the way up towards the sky. And then the right foot will come down, we'll switch. Left leg comes all the way up. And down, one more time each side, maybe you're in bridge. Right leg up, release it down, left leg up, and release it down. We'll come back the same way that we came up. So releasing the head down nice and slow, and then bringing the head flat, bring the hips down, back onto your back. Go ahead and bring the legs up, bottoms of the feet face the sky, grab the outer edges of your feet. Happy baby pose. So your knees are pulled in towards your armpits or the outsides of the armpits. Maybe find a little sway here, opening through the hips. And bring your feet together here. So your big toes come to touch. And then we're going to bring the head up and bring the nose towards the toes. So maybe you don't touch, but feel this nice release in the back, kind of countering that back bend that we just did. And then release that. Feet come down. We'll straighten through one leg and then the other. Your feet are hip distance apart, allowing the feet to just fall open to the sides. Hands come to your sides, palms up towards the sky. And let go here. Find as much support as you can in this pose. Maybe using a pillow for places that don't feel good. Maybe you need a pillow under your head or under your hips or under your knees. And then just find a release. Using your exhales to let go of every single part of your body. And then we'll release that breath control. So we're no longer breathing with control, focusing on the breath. We're letting everything go for Shavasana. So if you wish to stay in here longer, go ahead and pause this video. Take your time. No rush. If you are ready to be done, we'll go ahead and wiggle the fingers and the toes, maybe rotate wrists and ankles. Waking everything back up, bending the knees. Just come to lie on your right side, bringing that lower arm underneath your head. And then the left hand presses your way all the way up to sit in Sukhasana, your cross-legged position. Nice straight spine. Close the eyes. Remember your intention. Remember that you have power over your thoughts. You have power over your reactions. And a lot of that comes from focusing on it, from finding that intention, that mindset, learning how to control it. So remember that whatever your intention was, you can take that with you after this class. Your day-to-day life, you can take it. We're manifesting. We're taking what we learn off of our yoga mat and making our lives better, living the best life that we can, the best version of ourselves that we can. And then remember to give yourself grace when you mess up. Because we all shake, we all fall. You just try again. Bring your hands to prayer at your heart. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.